what they began to talk about, and I began to hear more and more of these soon we'll all be together stories. There'd be a scene of a group of people lined up sort of, thank you. Sort of facing the camera, like a high school class taking their picture on the steps, you know what I mean, something like that. But it's like a dozen people. And the people will hear in their mind's ear, the abductee, as they face this, or might even be an image in their minds. Can you tell the difference between us and them? Or us and you, rather. And she'll say, or he'll say, no. And they'll say, well, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great? Soon we'll all be together. And I began to hear this more and more. Soon the change is coming. There's going to be a change. Everybody's going to be happy. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. And what they're actually saying is, there's going to be a change coming, and we, aliens and hybrids, are going to be happy that it's coming. You, we don't particularly care about. But we think it's wonderful. It's terrific. It's going to be wonderful. And they're saying just that. But when you read between the lines of these things, you realize they're talking about themselves. That's what they're here for. Now, you have to understand that the abduction phenomenon is a global phenomenon. It is not an American phenomenon. We don't have a corner on the abduction market. It's all over the place. What that means is that somewhere along the line, and we can date this with a relative degree of uncertainty to the late 19th century, and if you want I can show you how we do that, but the point is that somewhere, sometime, somebody had to say, let's do it. Somebody from up there had to say that. This is a global phenomenon. In other words, what I begin to describe just by those few words is a massive program around the world that is happening with tremendous frequency. And what that means is that there is an enormous, a mind-boggling amount of energy and effort and personnel that have gone into making this program work. And it has to be done clandestinely, secretly, so that people don't know what's happening to them. Because if it wasn't secret, there'd be no abduction phenomenon. If everybody knew what was happening, they'd take steps to stop it. And it can be stopped. And consequently, that can't be allowed. That's not going to be allowed. What you're looking at is a program of tremendous importance to these beings. This cannot be overstated. And I tend to speak in a bombastic fashion, as you'll notice, but I cannot overstate the importance of this program for them and what's happening.